So what I've got is this old 3-point hitch round bale attachment that I made several years ago. A buddy of mine just had a non-loader tractor. We need to move some round bales, so I just had this tubing laying around and welded this up. It's kind of similar to one I made back when I was a kid in welding class. But we set it up where it would just go on quick hitch, category 1 quick hitch, which top ends right there. But one thing we did on here is we just took an old bumper pull Reese hitch adapter. You would turn that upside down and bolt that onto a bumper on a truck. Took that and welded it on there. The reason we did that is to make it easy to move some trailers around. So now I've got a loader tractor here and he's got a loader tractor. We don't even use this anymore. So I got thinking about what I would like to do is take this Reese hitch off and put it on this attachment that I made a couple years ago. What this is a quick hitch that I mounted to a John Deere Global plate so it'll hook up to the loader. And I use this for picking the disc up and the seeder up and stuff to load it up on the gooseneck trailer to move everything. So I had a contractor, I was doing some food plots at a military base and just made it easy to load that stuff on the trailer with that. So what I want to do is weld that up on here. That way I got an easy way that, I can move a trailer around, move that horse trailer around, whatever. Instead of putting it in the bucket of the loader and having to worry about it getting away from me. So what I want to be able to do is, I think, just weld that up on here. There is a elevation difference right here, so we'll have to figure that out. This whole thing in one piece is like 8.5 inches wide. So that is actually too wide for right over here. If I weld it off to the center here, it'd be in my way of my hand. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it down, make it a whole lot narrower, weld it on here. It won't be in the way. I can just pop the hitch in it when I want it, and then I'll have an easy way to move some trailers around. So I figured y'all might want to just come along and just knock that little old deal out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the cutting torch out. It's a little bit windy today, but I think we'll be all right. Y'all are probably picking that up in the audio. I apologize, but it is what it is. I think I'll just take the cutting torch, see if I can blow this weld out. I got a weld on the back side right there, and there's one on the other side. If I can do that, I can get this off, and then we'll get that attachment off the tractor, take it in there and put it on the bench or something and get that welded up. So we'll get the torches out, got to get some stuff out of the way and see if we can't get that off. Well, I got that off. Oh, wind's gusting pretty good out here today, so caught a couple little birds towards the whiskers, so you gotta be careful on that. But we got it off, so I'm gonna let it cool down a spell. We'll take it in the shop. What I'm gonna do is, that's like 8.5 inches wide. I'm gonna go ahead and just trim her down. We'll just trim that plate down, and that way it'll make it fit in there a little bit better. You just do your best to try to make things safe and simple, and just don't work out. Well, got it on there. It's kind of hard to get the gun in on this side. That kind of looks like bird poop right there. And been a while since I did any real welding. This side ain't much better, but I reckon that'll work. It ain't gonna go nowhere. So next thing to do, maybe spray a little paint on it. I don't know, may not worry about it. Put the ball in it and get that pinned in, and let's get her off this thing and go move a trailer with it.